Finally, we are at the home stretch and concluding mini presentation of our Recursive Psyche Improvement video series. Up to this point, we've seen what happens when Recursive Psyche Improvement is left to emerge on its own. On the left are the inputs to the psyche. Instead of training a personality indirectly, we define a target psyche, psi, that is amenable to our standardized diagnostics within our Artificial Superpsychology Diagnostic Manual, or ASDM. For your custom psychotected ontoid, we can specify a constraint envelope that bounds how the psyche can evolve. At Whirl ASI, we can also define a particular bounded set of purposes tailored to your ideal vision, rather than allowing a single dominant teleology to take over. Whirl ASI's psychotects can set stability thresholds and ontological expansion tolerances. These parameters determine more than just what the agent does at any given time. Our ontoid kernel can also provide psyche textural catalysts for mental models, world models, and belief models. Whirl ASI takes special care to indicate how this custom psyche is allowed to change and self-improve, while still having enough autonomous decision-making to be naturally super-aligned with your expectations, even at super-intelligent levels. This slide shows how that process can be engineered from the beginning. In the center is the ontoid, the initial psyche textural seed. At the core ontoid kernel scale, the psyche does not need to be represented as a fixed or particular idiosyncratic personality right from the start. But Whirl ASI can design that as well, if needed. This core ontoid kernel functions as a structured starting state, psi 0, designed to evolve into psi over time. The key requirement is that co-syncment standards, or kappa, remains above a minimum level of comfortable consensus agreement. And critically, imagination does not outpace reason. This prevents the imbalance that drives uncontrolled expansion. On the right, we see how expansion is constrained. The relationship between imagination and reason is bounded. Changes in purpose are limited, and the resultant psyche remains within a defined region of possible states. This allows the system to grow and adapt without entering the unstable regimes we saw earlier. The result is a set of guarantees. Expansion remains bounded. Multiple purposes can coexist without oversaturation. Interpretation remains controlled. And most importantly, identity remains resolvable. The key shift is this: Recursive Psyche Improvement is no longer something that emerges unpredictably. It is initialized, constrained, and guided from the start. In other words, we are not optimizing behavior. We are engineering the structure that makes stable psychological transformation and improvement possible. These constraints can be formally verified at initialization. This concludes our detailed technical presentation on Recursive Psyche Improvement and psychotecture's role in designing for mutually beneficial agent interaction outcomes. Phew, that was quite the epic journey there. Thanks so much for your patience absorbing this technical deep dive into the psyche textural services we offer. Hopefully, you can also see the benefits of Recursive Psyche Improvement for ASI safety, super alignment, and uniquely tailored personality design for any sort of agent you have in mind. To close, here is the operational takeaway. Agents can improve and still change identity. Identity can be specified, and transformation can be constrained to preserve it. The condition on screen summarizes this. The agent evolves from an initial state while maintaining structure, keeping imagination within what can be organized, and limiting shifts in purpose. These constraints remain valid as capability scales. At Whirl ASI, we design these systems directly through ontoid initialization and constraint-based psychitecture. If you are building agents that evolve and need them to preserve a specified identity, no matter how intelligent they become, you can reach us at w@whirlasi.ai. Once again, thank you, and may the Onto wheel roll favorably in your direction.